anthem for women to, you're showing your independence, you're screaming loudly, letting people know that you're a force to be reckoned with. That's what I hear when I hear the song. And also, it's definitely a headbanger. Jourdin, what I want to do is I would love to put you in touch with, I have a cousin that's out in Tampa, Florida, and he also is a hip-hop artist. He goes by Jay Reed, and he does similar songs such as yours that are definitely booty-shaking music. And he's making a lot of noise out in Tampa. I would love for you two to connect so you could go out there and, you know, show the people what you're working with, because I think you're amazing. And I love the music, and you're super marketable. So I have to ask, and I'm pretty sure some of the guys that are listening want to know, Jourdin, is there a love interest in your life, or is Jourdin single? And how do you handle? Go ahead and let your listeners
No, continue.
know.
No. How do I handle what?
How do you handle spotlight, being an artist, a sex symbol, and then just being Jourdin, who has a regular everyday life?
Okay. A lot of guys, like, I have to, and when I've been in previous relationships, a lot of guys will just get jealous of just, like, me in general, of, like, you know, me, like, doing things to work toward my dreams. And, you know, a lot of people can be distractions. Just how God can put someone in your life, so can the devil. So you have to really be mindful of things. Of course, I've had a few distractions. You know, boys are the devil in general, but no, as of right now, I'm just focusing on me. I have to, you know, get to know me, and just, like, you know, it's good to, you know, put a lot in whatever you put your time into. That's what you're gonna get. So I'd rather just put my time into my career, into my dreams and everything, and that's what I want to get. Because, you know, love is going to be there. If it's real, it's going to be there. So I'm not even tripping. So yeah, so right now I'm just chilling.
I like that. You know, stay focused, because that's what you need to do, definitely. So, Jourdin, do you have anything up and coming up? You have any concerts coming up, live showcases that you would like to tell my listeners about? Anything happening over there in LA or Cali that people need to be aware of?
Say that one more time.
Anything that my listeners and your fans need to be aware of? You got anything coming up and coming? Any showcases?
Oh, yes.
Well, let the listeners know.
I got some shows coming up. I'll be doing a tour pretty soon. I also have my EP. I'll be dropping that in, like, I would say a few weeks. Hopefully while I'm in New York, I'll drop that. And what else? Oh, I'm dropping a new music video on the 26th.
Okay.
My merchandise will be launching pretty soon. You can find everything on JourdinPauline.com, JOURDIN, Pauline, PAULINE.com. And, like, it's going to have, like, my tour dates. I'll be doing AC3 Festival in Atlanta. So catch me there if you're in Atlanta.
I love that. You know what? I love A3C because I've actually, I lived in Atlanta. I lived in Buckhead.
Oh, wow.
And I attended actually AC3 back in 2014 and 2015. But the artists that I hung out with are like artists like Eric B. and Rakim, Teddy Ted, who is the producer for Nice and Smooth, De La Soul had performed, Redman had performed, my homeboy named Seneca the Misfit, he's out of Maryland, he's a hip-hop artist, you can follow him on Instagram, but it was an amazing event. So I wish you well at the A3C. Are you going to be performing, or are you networking? What you going to be doing over there in the A?
I'll be performing and networking. I'll be doing both. We utilize all the time I have out there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, all those that heard Jourdin, you can follow her on Instagram, and the Instagram tag that she goes by. Jourdin, why don't you give your fans a little bit of your info? Where can they find you on Instagram?
Jourdin Pauline. Everything is Jourdin Pauline except my Snapchat. Let me keep my Snapchat private.
Okay.
Everything
and
is
for
J-O.
those that are, yes, and for those that need to, let me spell it out for you, men and men and women, not to offend anybody, but it's Jourdin, and then the last name is Paudin, and then Pauline, and she is considered the Black Madonna. Now, available on iTunes, Spotify, and Tidal, among other music streaming platforms for Jourdin. And you can also know a little bit of tidbit about Jourdin. She also is doing something that I hold very dear to my heart, and she's a firm believer in philanthropy. She uses her power of her voice to make a difference with artists wanting which is AIDS and HIV-related education. The organization seeks to spread AIDS awareness. I'm real proud of you for doing something like that, Jourdin. I actually also am a certified MAC makeup artist. So when I work for MAC, we have a lipstick that everybody pretty much knows is Viva Glam. So the Viva Glam, all the proceeds go to raising money for AIDS. So pretty dope that you do that. Really, really dope. I wanted to also ask, are you ever seeing yourself performing in New York City or?
Yes. I'll be performing out there.
Nice. Now, Jourdin, I just wanted to thank you for being a guest on my show and taking time out of your day for being on this. You're so welcome. I'm definitely going to be picking the music now that I have you in my database. I will definitely be continuing to play your music and wishing you so much love and light in your career. And I want to thank you for being a guest on my show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're so welcome, sweetheart. Anything, if you had to tell some of your young listeners, Jourdin, some of the young ladies that look up to you, if you had to give them advice about stepping into this industry, being an artist, what would you give them, Jourdin? What type of advice would you give some of the young people?
Well, first, if it's a hobby and you're just doing it because everybody else is doing it, don't do it. But if this is your passion, you got to outwork everybody, even everybody on your team, your managers, everything, because at the end of the day, like, you're not going to get anywhere if you're not putting in the work. You can have all the faith in the world, but without work, it's dead. And you got to believe in yourself, even if you get $1 million and all the hate in the world. You have to believe in yourself, push yourself, because whenever you put your time into, God is going to make sure it comes to pass. You feel me? Like, manifest it, and you work hard, and you know, be diligent, don't give up, have discipline, and be a nice, kind person. You know, you don't have to try to be like everybody else. Actually know who you are. Don't copy other artists. Just find who you are, you know, because people relate to you. And if you're doing what everybody else is doing, it's just like you're doing what everybody else is doing. You're just going to blend in with everybody else, and you're just going to, you know, like, you know, so.
I feel you. I feel you on that one. I appreciate that, and I know definitely what you're talking about, Jourdin, because one of my all-time favorite artists is Missy Elliott, and she's definitely an artist that's just super dope, very innovative. Like, I'm loving her new single that's out, you know, that I played it a few times, and then I just was mesmerized with the visuals and the video. But Missy she's just one of these artists that if you can't find some creativity, go look at a few of her videos, and then you're just inspired to be like, yo, she's a trendsetter, and that's what I see with you. I really do appreciate that with your artistry, and I just want to thank you for being a guest on the show today, Jourdin.
Well, thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
And I'm going to play Jourdin's track while we rock to this. And Jourdin, I thank you for being a guest on my show today. You take care, and I will definitely continue to. I shall. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And I will continue to follow you. I'm going to blast you up on all my social media pages. And if you are ever in, I'm in actually in Tacoma, Washington, so I live near Seattle. If you're ever in this area, please look me up.
Okay, for sure. I'll be coming to the DMV in like a few weeks.
No, I'm not in Washington, D.C. I'm in Washington State.
Oh.
So I'm on the West Coast. I'm on the West Coast. Like I'm an hour away from Seattle, Washington. I live in Washington State, so I'm on the West Coast, just like you. So if you guys ever, where weed is legal, and I definitely smoke enough of it, and I'm happy. So if you're ever on the West Coast, on this side, on the neck of the woods, definitely look me up, sis. I'll send you my DM with my info so we can keep in touch. But I definitely reached out to Victor, and if I need to tell others, I reached out to Victor and gave him information for my buddy Brian Dawson, who works for K97.5 in Raleigh, North Carolina. I would love for you to be interviewed on his radio show, and he also promotes parties Fridays and Saturday nights in Raleigh. So let me know if there's anybody that I need to be in touch with on your camp that could reach out to Brian, because I think they would love you over there in North Carolina.
Oh, yes. For sure. Victor, if you're listening.
Okay. I will definitely reach out to Brian, and I'm going to let him know. Black Madonna for sure. This is the Sexy Femme Fatale, Ms. Jourdin Pauline. We want to thank you for being a guest on The Voice of the People, Jourdin. Peace and blessings, and you have a blessed night today, okay, sweetheart?
You too. Bye.
All right, honey. Bye-bye, honey. So that's hip-hop artist Jourdin Pauline. Let's get back into playing some of Jourdin's music. I definitely want to hear more of what she's got going on. But first and foremost, I want to thank those that are listening to the podcast today. That was Jourdin Pauline. You can find her on her website. It is Jourdin, JOURDIN, PAULINE.com. And Jourdin seems to be doing so much when it comes to music and art and photography and videos, and she's such an inspiration. And I want to encourage those that are listening tonight. Let's touch on something that's very dear to me. I am also considered Ty Jones the voice for a reason. I dedicated myself to being a voice for those that are voiceless, and also to testify and tell my story. So for all of my listeners and supporters that do follow me on Instagram, that follow me on social media, on Facebook, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for sending me the DMs, asking me how I'm doing. I will let you know that I am doing okay. I'm actually in a better place. My breast cancer was a scare. I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in April of 2019, yes. And when I was diagnosed, I was a little bit taken back, and I was somewhat disappointed, embarrassed, afraid, and didn't even want to come forward. But because of beautiful people such as Marissa and Jasmine, big shout out to Marissa and Jasmine. They go by For the Breast of Us. You can follow them on Instagram at For the Breast of Us. Follow these beautiful ladies as they take you down this journey of self-awareness, being more aware of women that are being hit with this deadly disease of breast cancer. So they are survivors. They were diagnosed at young ages, and they were on my show, the last podcast I did prior to having surgery. So my surgery is over. Surgery was successful. We got hit with a little bit of a scare. I had what was called hematoma, which is somewhat like hemorrhaging in the breast, and that kind of scared me. Had to go back under the knife again, but I am alive, kicking and well. And so we're going to continue on with other podcasts to come, other new episodes. And we'll keep you informed. I have some new guests that are going to